I think a little bit it's indicative of, our season, and I think it's a little bit indicative that, probably shouldn't have raised the prices, but, it was good camp. We had good numbers. We had about 260 kids, and, team camp, we're going to have about 48 teams, so we're about right where we need to be.
As far as getting your new guys, stuff like that, are you ready to make the announcement? One guy you told us about.
I won't make a press release till either tonight or tomorrow, but I haven't. We got one more scholarship yet, and I'm waiting to hear if we do anything with that in the next 24 hours. And then once I get everybody here, then I'll make it.
Coach, where was the focus with that last scholarship? What did you put your finger on and say, okay, we need this?
Well, I don't think I think you're just trying to take a player that you don't take out of necessity. You try to find a guy that you would have taken at the start of the season. My thing is I don't want to put somebody in that scholarship situation that I just took because we have an opening. I got to try to find somebody, and our staff's got to try to find somebody that's going to affect our team down the road, and hopefully we can find somebody. And if not, then we'll just go in the season with 12 scholarship players and about 3 walk-ons. So that's our plan right now.
What's the approach, though? I mean, because AJ came in really late that year, and he kind of ended up being a steal. I mean, what's the approach when you go out and look for somebody late?
Well, I think the approach is you try to find somebody that everybody's kind of counted out or not going to play this year, or somebody that's a 5th-year graduate senior that can get into graduate school, or you don't try to take somebody that's not going to have an opportunity to play. And if we don't find anybody that I think is going to contribute this year or next year, then I think I'll just keep it and see what happens in December.
As far as being out there on the recruiting trail, are you seeing what you think you might need, and how's that going?
Well, we only got 1 scholarship in 16 unless we carry this one over. So, we're going to continue to recruit because we don't know what's going to happen in this day and age with all the transfers, the epidemic of transfers, and without the NCAA making a ruling on what they're going to do with 5th-year transfers and what they're going to do with transfers, then, we're going to continue to recruit. We just don't want to get caught in the same situation we got caught in with Alex, where Alex made a great decision for himself, and then, we weren't prepared for that. So we're recruiting constantly. I got a pretty good staff in place, so we're going to continue to recruit, and if we need to get somebody, then we'll get them. So hopefully in the next 24, 48 hours, we'll get everything finalized.
Coach, where are you at as far as the 5th in the season? I know you wanted to add one.
Yeah, we're there. We're not going to make it official yet, but we've got 1. We could get another one. So until I fill my roster up, I probably won't make an announcement.
Did it make it difficult because academic standards are high here? You've got to make sure that.
Well, I just think we've done a good job. I think our university and our profs and our provosts and everybody associated with our university has made it, where our academic standard's been higher. Our academic standard and what we're doing with our degrees has been outstanding. And I think, getting into graduate school, you have to have a 3.0. And, that's a pretty tough requirement. I applaud our university, and I think we're doing a great job with the kids we have graduating. Not only that, but I think our education and our value of our degrees growing.
And Coach, I know that he doesn't have anything to do with you guys anymore, but do you know what happened to Jordan? Did he find a place?
I have no idea. I know he did well the final semester in school, but I don't know where he's landed yet. I know he's trying to play, but I haven't heard where he's going to go.
Coach, how much fun will it be to see all those guys come back together, play each other?
That's going to be interesting. Hopefully everybody shows up and everybody gets back, and should be a lot of fun. Should be good to see all those guys.
2016, I mean, if a monster falls in your lap, you're going to take him, aren't you?
Oh yeah, yeah. But we'll just have to wait and see. We got one scholarship in 16, and you know, we'll start actively recruiting July 8th is when we can go out again. So we'll recruit like we have 6 scholarships, even though we got 1. You guys good? Thanks.
Hey,
Appreciate y'all.